Fala galera, estamos chegando aqui para mais uma live. Hello guys, more one meeting in English for you, my team around the world. Olá, como estão? Tudo bem? Gracias por estar aqui. Espero que o grupo espanhol também possa estar conosco aqui para uma live. Esta live agora será em inglês. E creio que muitas pessoas possam também aproveitar para enviar a informação para que possa também estar participando atualmente da live. Vou deixar também aqui o link de Zoom em comentários. I receive your link for Zoom meeting. A moment, please. Copy and paste now in my. Okay. Ok, yes. Link. Galera, estou colocando o link do Zoom para quem quiser aproveitar aí, ó, tá? A gente vai estar fazendo uma live em inglês exatamente agora. Então já estou aguardando aí para quem quiser entrar direto na live ou quiser indicar essa live para alguém que está fora, né? Tanto Espanha, sei lá, Europa, Estados Unidos ou qualquer outro lugar, para quem está aí precisando, o link da live, quem pediu, está aí, ok? A moment, vamos ver aqui se está liberando, ainda não. Já era para estar entrando aqui a live, estou aguardando. Momentinho, para quem está chegando agora, uma live especial de sábado, para quem quiser saber mais a respeito da Bitradex, ok? Zoom na tela para você aí nos comentários, ok? É só você ir aí no comentário e entrar direto. Hello guys, moment please. Live start in 1 minute more. Ok. Moment. Ok. Wait and speaker starting meeting in Zoom for you transmission, for you create transmission live em YouTube, ok? Estamos aguardando aqui o administrador da live, né, para acessar, e assim a gente vai poder também transmitir ao vivo aqui para quem estiver assistindo pelo YouTube. Deixa comentário, para quem quiser também já fazer o cadastro dentro da Bitradex, o link já está com QR Code na tela, copy and QR Code and register your account in Bitradex Exchange, okay? The Bitradex Exchange is very top 6 in CoinMarketCap and movement for the $4 billion per day last 24 hours. A moment, please. Estamos aguardando aqui para poder acessar a live e também fazer a transmissão. Quem estiver assistindo com a gente aqui, comenta, porque a gente já está aqui nesse momento, aqui são 20 horas e 3 minutos, aguardando aqui para acessar a live e ainda não abriu aqui. Deixa eu só ver o que está acontecendo, galera. Vamos compartilhar a tela com vocês. Atenção aqui. Guardando. Aqui, agora sim, está acessando, maravilha. Vamos entrar agora ao vivo aqui com vocês, já vamos compartilhar aqui a tela com vocês já na hora. Uau!
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's up? My name's Ronnie. What's up, guys? What's up?
Hello.
Share the link, guys. Share the link. Invite everyone in.
Hello, Natalie. How are you?
Excellent. How are you guys doing today?
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Guys, share the link. Let's use this first minute so we can allow everyone to join in.
A moment, please.
Let me post it here that we are live.
Compartilhe here aqui. A moment, já compartilhar a tela. Aqui, vamos ver onde está. Alright. Janela. Zoom meeting here. Áudio.
Okay. Over here in the groups that we are about to begin.
Ok, galera, vou fechar aqui meu microfone para transmissão, tá? A gente já está conectado aqui para quem quiser assistir. Hello, guys. E start transmission now, ok? Vou entrar em contato agora com o WhatsApp aqui para trazer informações.
Two, three, four. All right, let's get it. Hi, Vicent. How are you, Vicent? You good? I don't believe I've ever seen you before. So guys, we're gonna wait a little bit so we allow our team members to join in. What's up? What's up? Happy Saturday. So before we dive in the presentation, and we allowed a few moments so we can invite our team members and allow everyone to settle in, I would like to talk a little bit about the power of compounded interest. And we know that compounded interest, it's something that it's underrated. And we know that because everyone that we see around our circle or surrounding our business friends, our colleagues, everyone that is on our intimate connections, 95, 96, 98% of those people, they have no idea about the compounded interest. And the compounded interest is nothing but allowing your profits to generate even more profits. So we have this mindset that we grew up, first of all, thinking that money is a bad thing, like the majority of humans in this planet, especially in Brazil, where I'm from Brazil, and the culture here, it's that we have this cultural shock in relation to money. Whoever have money or did something wrong or inherit the money, or like we have this stupid mindset where the wealthy people, they are not in a good placement, right? And this has been changing over the past few years in Brazil, this mindset. Me, for example, I always bless someone. Whenever I look at someone and they are driving a fancy car, the mentality that I grew up in Brazil with my family and this cultural is that they were in a bad spot. Today, whenever I see someone in a fancy car, I bless them. I bless them and I think that they were able to achieve that. And this mindset puts us in their position instead of the poor mindset, right? So one thing for us to understand that the majority of us still don't get it. It's the powerhouse of having compounding interest working on our benefit. Meaning, whenever we secure profit, instead of withdrawing this profit, we allow it to compound. So the next month, instead of having the same amount, generating even more profit, we have the same amount surplus. Let's give a hypothetical example here. We're talking about Bitradex, right? Today, we're going to dive into Bitradex numbers. So we're talking about $1,000. Bitradex can give us from 7.5% on a monthly basis up to 15%. And this is only with the bot activation, not to mention the affiliate partnership, which is an additional 12%. So let's think about the worst case scenario. Like we have it in here, $500, and we're talking about 7.5% on a monthly basis, right? We're talking about 5 years, none. Let's calculate that. So from initial $500 that we invested, we can generate up to $37,000, almost $38,000 in a matter of 5 years. And guys, this is the worst case scenario. Why is that? Why were we able to generate $37,000? Because we had our initial, let's separate on a monthly breakdown choice. So we have our initial $500. 7.5 or 500, it's $37.50. So instead of withdrawing $37.50, we allow it to compound. So the next month, instead of having only $500 generating $37.50, we have $537. Now, 7.5% of that, instead of being $37.50, we're talking about $40. On the next month now, we allow it to compound. Now we're talking about $43. So the magic about the compounded interest is that we must be patient. And this is it. Nothing else to talk about it. We must allow our capital to generate more capital for us, but this won't happen overnight. So what I do, usually I analyze my automations every 3 months. And every month I understand where are my profits coming from, and I understand where are my expenses going to. So every month I understand this, but every 3 months I stand by and I analyze all my automations, meaning the profits that I receive without having to put my force in it, without having to put my labor, without my profit is being generated without me ever touching it. Those are the automated systems. And today, in this modern era, they are in the majority done by AI systems. This is one of the systems that we're going to talk about today, Bitradex AI systems, and how we can secure profits out of that can vary from 7.5 on a monthly basis up until 15%. So let's think about a greater scenario over here. Now we're talking about $1,500 that you can deploy inside an automated system that will work for you. And now we're talking about 15% on a monthly basis. 15% on a monthly basis would translate to 178% yearly. So let's generate that and let's calculate what happens in 3 years' time. I'm going to post this calculator system over here so you can also have access to it. Guys, look at the magic. Understand what now is the power of the compound interest. So we have $228,000 generated in 3 years from the initial $1,500 because we allowed it to compound. So have in mind, the first month, they are not going to grow exponentially. They grow in a gradual rate. So the first month you secure $200. The second month, $258. There is a minor compound interest growing over here. But look what happens after the second year. Now you're generating $1,200 on a monthly basis, going up to almost $3,000 and above. What happens after the third year? It's where you see your money compounded in full force. So this is the first thing that I wanted us to understand about the compound interest, that the majority of us don't really grasp the potential behind it. Now let's understand the path that we all did to understand to evaluate Bitradex and their positioning. So first of all, we use many tools of analysis, and these tools will allow us to have a better comprehension of the numbers behind the story that each one of the companies that we opt to invest tell us. For example, Bitradex now, everything that you see here, this is CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, I'm also going to post it in here. It's one of the first tools of analysis that we use to explore or a digital asset or an exchange. And why is that? Because all the data that we see from the crypto landscape, it's pulled directly out of the blockchain technology. So everything that you see over here, this is coming from a decentralized market. It belongs to no one. Every transaction that you see inside the crypto ecosystem, it has to be confirmed through machines across the globe. Those are the different blocks that every single transaction must go through. And they are being all this data. So what CoinMarketCap does, it's gather all of these data from the, hold on. Exactly, Jax. I'm with you and I get it. I have been a victim myself. So this is exactly why we always use those types of websites, softwares to evaluate the veracity behind the narrative told by the company itself. So what I'm doing here, it's showing you what me and my team did as mini investigation to understand if we were in a safe spot. That being said, the whole presentation here, it's purely educational. I do this with passion and I do this with enthusiasm because whenever I partner with a company, that means that I trust them. But that being said, on that note, I also expect you to do your own diligences, you to do your own research. I'm no financial advisor here. I'm telling you what I did and what helped me grow and what's given me daily profit. But I expect you to do your own research yourself and understand where is the best place for you to invest your capital. So I did this path. Me and my team, we went through all this different softwares, websites that pull the data out of the blockchain and give us the reality, give us full transparency. On that spirit, we were able to invest. So we have been partners with Bitradex for the past 10 months. And I'm happy. Everything that they had in their chronological order of milestones, they have achieved even further. Every single event that they promoted, they opened to us yeah, I know, I understand you, and this is up to you. We are not here telling you that it's mandatory for you to invest and to opt Bitradex. I'm here to show you all the possibilities and opportunities, and it's on you to decide if this is right for you, if this is a good fit for you. I've been partners with Bitradex for the past 10 months, and I adore them. You're going to see me talking about this with this heat in it, with high energy, because whenever I trust them and whenever I promote them, that means that they're good to me. But I expect you to talk to your uplink, talk to whoever invited you in, do your own research, understand if this is a good fit for you. So when we talk about the CoinMarketCap, it's going to show us the digital assets, but also it's going to show us the exchanges where those digital assets, they are traded. Oh, I had a few people in here that I forgot to admin. So you're going to see that every single one of those exchanges, they trade a volume every 24 hours that is disclosed to us. So over here, it's the volume that every single one of those exchanges traded, and we are talking about spot trading. This does not include derivative tradings. So you have KuCoin Max, you have Kraken, you have LBank, you have the Binance US, Pionex, and every single one of them is transacting this volume. Binance has transacted almost $8 billion in the past 24 hours. You see the average liquidity, how many visits they had in a week. You see the markets, you see how many cryptocurrencies they have within, and you see the fiat supported. Fiat supported is the real world currencies where you can withdraw or you can invest using your own country currency. Let's turn our attention to Bitradex and see their positioning. 64th positioning. So Jax, when we started to partner with Bitradex, this was 10 months ago. They were at the 194th position. This was the first time that I heard of Bitradex, and I started doing the analysis myself. So CoinMarketCap shows us 240 different exchanges that are listed in CoinMarketCap. my own research, but on top of that, I would like to know, how can I start investing? Not a lot. I'm not going to. So who invited you in? Who was the first person that introduced you to Bitradex? Who showed you this opportunity? So what I'm doing here today, it's showing you the analysis. It's making you understand the numbers behind the narrative told by Bitradex. But every question that you have on how to withdraw, how to deposit, how to activate your bot, or any other deep questions, or even about technological issues or support information, you always talk to the person who invited you in. We have this invisible agreement between us that whoever you invite in, you're kind of responsible for them. And this goes on the opposite side. The people who invited you in, they are responsible for you, because at the end of the day, we are a huge family and we are growing together. Because if you join in and if you make your own investment and if you activate your bot, the person who invited you in, it's going to secure a profit out of your profit. This is one thing that I find admirable about Bitradex, is that nothing is based on deposit. Nothing is based on investment. We are securing profits out of the profit generated. So this is one mindset that this company had when they thought about the long run, when they positioned themselves in the longevity. So no one really invited you in. You don't have any uplink. You don't know who put you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, send a message to me, because I'm going to get you in touch with Lucas, which is the leader of our. So who is your friend? You said no, a friend. Who is your friend? Your friend is the person that you should talk to. Exactly. Talk to your friend. Ask him who is his leader. Join through his referral. Talk to your friend joining through his referral. I would love to give you my referral, but it wouldn't be ethical of me give you my referral if someone else invited you in. So we have to be fair. We have to trust each other here. So I'm here to explain you the route and the path for you to start investing. But the person who you should first enter, it's through your friend's link. So do that. Talk to your friend, ask him his referral link so you can join his team and not mine. So we have it over here. Let's turn our attention to Bitradex after we see their positioning. So they have transacted $628 million in the past 24 hours. And we are going to see that sometimes the numbers, they don't match precisely at the same time. So you have 621. Whenever you click, it says 628, because the transactions, they are happening by the second. So the numbers, they take a while until they can catch up, because all of this, remember, it's pulled out of the blockchain technology. They have transacted over 8,000 Bitcoins in the past 24 hours. So we have it over here. Send me a message then, Jax, because I'm going to get you in contact with, send me a WhatsApp message plus 5545998 there. Save me on WhatsApp, because I'm going to get you in contact with Lucas, which is our team leader. So guys, this is one of the informations that we have, the data pulled out of the CoinMarketCap. The second tool that we use to analyze, it's Certic.com. And Certic, it's one of the most trusted. I just posted over here, Jax. It's at the top of your message. You have it over here. This is one of the most trusted companies to audition every exchange inside the blockchain, or at least the more well-known ones. Ty Robs is asking, hey, Natalie, do you see Bitradex living beyond 10 years? I absolutely see that. As a matter of fact, this is one of the exchanges that I see going over and beyond. The amount of effort, and we have, my team has direct connection with the CIO, the CEO, and the amount of effort that these guys are putting in to become legitimately one of the top 10 exchanges in the world is absurd. They are working so hard on the backstage to create a solid exchange for us all. So I wouldn't see all this effort just to disappear in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 2 years. The amount of effort that these guys are pulling out to create a solid foundation as exchange, and they are not just classified as a affiliate or MLM product. They are working hard on building an exchange. And you do this, you see this through the different championships that they promote with the trading activities within. You see that through the interface that they have created for us to trade within. So yes, I truly believe that they are going to get huge. And this is one thing for us to understand as affiliate partners, that we are not just securing profits out of the bot activation, but we are also able to secure profits promoting the exchange, because whenever we do that, the exchange will pay us commissions. One thing for us to understand is that every single one of these exchanges that you see over here, even the famous ones, they work with affiliate partnership. Binance, Coinbase, Upbit, OKX, Bybit, every single one of them, we allow you to promote them, to share the link so you can invite team members to register through your link, and every single one of them will pay you to do that. The difference is in the numbers, the percentages, the payouts, the commissions, but every single one of them work with affiliate partnership. So Bitradex, it's just using a model that is proved to work inside the system. So we want to see leaderboards, we want to see exchange. So we have it over here, the leaderboard of the top exchanges in the world, and Certic show us only 100 exchanges that they have classified. So over here, you see again the familiar names at the top, and they're classified through the Skynet score, 92, 86, 86. So how is this score created? It's through different pillars, such as community, such as cybersecurity, markets, fundamental. So they gather all this data and they create the Skynet score. You see that they have also grades. And again, this market will change. The positions, they will change because the market is volatile. You see the volume, pairs, tokens, how much has been audited in how many years. Every single one of them have been active. So you see over here that we have Bitradex just reached the 31st position. It was ranging from a long time between the 37th, the 38th, and it's the first time that I see Bitradex achieve the 35th position, the 35th position in Certic.com. I'm also going to put this over here on a chat so you can open up on your computer if you feel like it. So we know that they have been in the market for 4 years. The first time that we've seen a register of Bitradex inside the market was the 1st of January of 2022. So they just completed 4 years inside the industry. The bots, they have been actively delivering positive outcomes and results for over a year now. 1 year and 3 months, 1 year and 4 months. And there's multiple bots that are responsible for the accounts inside Bitradex. It's not just one bot. So every bot, they usually are responsible for accounts that will range from $200,000 up to $2 million. So every bot, before it enters and exits a trade, go over this different criteria of analysis to identify the high probability setups. The bot will only execute the trades on our behalf when it understands that the setup is an A+ setup with minimum risk, with high probability, with secure allocation of our digital assets. So it will only enter and exit a trade after it conducted this huge, deep analysis. And we can see this every event that Bitradex promotes, live events. The CIO, which is Nelson Feng, he will open up the dashboard and the back office for us. So we can see everything that the bot does. He will open up the tests of the bots to identify those high probability setups before it enters and exit a trade on our behalf with full authority. So let's click over here in Bitradex and let's check it out. What is the metrics that they use? We have it over here: fundamental, listing security, community, cybersecurity, market, operational. So they are well classified as the 35th position as an exchange. The first day they joined in the market was January 1st of 2022. You can see over here the website. You can see over here multiple sources of information that are great for us to understand the metrics behind the experience. And we have it over here, Bain Capital Ventures, which is proves to be a fund in history. What is this? Guys, we have the bot delivering for us 0.5% every single day on our behalf inside our accounts. But I always say this, there is no strategy and there's no structure and no bot and no human that can deliver 100% of win rate every single month, every single day. It just doesn't exist. Otherwise, the market would be corrupted. We know that it goes around a lot of manipulation, but even those systems, they will fail from time to time. I wouldn't say that they will fail, but they will deliver a negative outcome. This is part of the game. The greatest traders in the market today, sometimes they will lose. This is clear as the sky. So what happens when our bots in Bitradex, they deliver a negative outcome? What Bitradex has done is that it has created a liquidity fund linked directly to Bain Capital Ventures, which is one of the well-known high funded institutions in the planet today. So when the bot delivers a positive outcome that surpasses the 0.5 that we are going to secure every single day, it will not distribute to us 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. It will maintain the 0.5 fixed rate. So when we have a day where the bot delivers 0.3, 0.4, it will grab the difference. It will withdraw the difference from the liquidity fund. This way, we are able to secure 0.5 every single day. So you're able to do this through the liquidity fund linked directly to Bain Capital Ventures. You have it over here, other pieces of information. So whenever you have the time, just check it out. You have, there was Twitter monitor. We have it over here, the license and the exchange regulation. So what is this? We know that they are inside MSB register and search. So it's money services businesses. So they are inside the FinCEN. FinCEN is Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. So this is another seal of legitimacy. This is another thumbs up for us. So you can have this number. Whenever you click search, you see that it gives us the MSB activities surface in the key list. We can see where they are funded. We can see the legal name, Bitradex Fintech Limited. We can see all the terminologies for the state activity services that they are allowed to perform. In the United Kingdom, we see the dates. So this all compounds. All of those pieces of information on top of each other gives us the thumbs up that we made the right choice. This is exactly what we want to see. Looking into their public positioning, we can see that inside their website, you're able to download iOS or Android. And to be able to download iOS, we know that to be inside Apple Store today, it is mandatory that you go over a lot of certifications, documentations. You know, you have to go through a strict funnel to prove the veracity of your company. And if Bitradex was able to do that, this for us is one more seal of legitimacy, because I never use the website. Everything that I do inside Bitradex is always through the app. You have over here the possibility of trading. Anything that any major exchange will allow us to do, you can do inside Bitradex interface. You're also able to activate your bot, and you're able to have the usage of your card. It has a top limit of $3 million, but you can do everything inside one single ecosystem. Even beyond that, whenever you start building up your business and creating your structure below your network, when you start inviting people in through your referral link, you can have it in the middle of these also, the usage of your affiliate partnership, your generational breakdown. So you can see how much you're securing of commissions out of those that you invited in. So you have a clear overview inside the app of all of that. This is for you to activate your bot. If you know how to trade, guys, enter the interface and trade. Bitradex is always promoting some type of trading championship. Every time that there is inside follow Bitradex in every media channel. We're talking about YouTube, Instagram, Twitter accounts, Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups. Follow them over there. Inside the WhatsApp groups, every day you're going to see someone it's posting that they achieved VIP level 1, VIP level 2, VIP level 3. Inside the Twitter accounts, they are constantly posting about trading competition. So if you know how to trade, you can log in and you can have the same usage that you will find in any other trading interface. So you're able to buy and sell over 220 cryptocurrencies. You have linked different smart indicators. They are connected directly to TradingView. So you have exactly the same information that the market disclosed to us, you will find inside interface. What was this? I haven't traded. I'm a trader myself. I trade futures and I trade NASDAQ. But this past week, sadly, I was not able to trade because I was in Savannah, Georgia, because I work with multiple companies. And I'm also director of operations of a huge company that brings speakers to perform in elite stages across the US. Not even US. I'm traveling to Canada on the 14th. So I haven't seen, what was this? I need to research what was this. This is a huge dropout. So guys, if you don't know how to trade, but you still want to secure profits with Bitradex partnership, you can always activate your bot. So what is this bot? It's one of the flagship products of Bitradex. It's exactly what I said a few moments ago. You have artificially intelligence performing the operations on your behalf. So you don't have to understand anything about cryptocurrency, about markets, about volumes, about patterns, about candle movements, about support and resistance levels, about offer and demand. You don't have to understand anything whatsoever. We have systems that are AI-driven strategists working on our behalf inside our accounts. And why we say AI-driven strategists? Because they are not only working through the algorithms that they were developed to work and analyze upon, but they are constantly learning. They are learning from everything that happened today. They are learning from how the market moved yesterday. So we have a system that is constantly evolving as we speak, performing the operations for us. One click to subscribe. So you can opt to have the flexible rate where you're going to receive 7.5% on a monthly basis. If you opt the daily plan, you have the 30 days, 90 days, 180 or 360 days plan for you to choose. Or you can have multiple options activated. This will be on you. You have full transparent trading. That means that every time that you open your own dashboard, you can see every trade that the bot took on your behalf. You have real-time risk control, meaning we as humans, something that we lack is consistency, and something that we tremendously suffer with whenever we talk about trading ecosystem, it's our emotions. We know that 10% inside the trading landscape, when we talking about humans trading, 10% of that, our success will be based on chart analysis. 90% of our success as humans trading will come from the control of our emotions, because it goes against every human nature possible. It goes against fear, it goes against greed, it goes against overtrading, it goes against everything that we have inherited in our human nature. Bots, on the other hand, they will never experience this because they were designed and they were built to follow rules, and they are not allowed to break those rules, especially when it comes to trading activities. So they have metrics that they were built to follow and to analyze and to execute based on those algorithms of rules that they must follow 100% of the time. So what happens with the risk control? They will enter the trade already knowing how many contracts positioning they will work with, how many points of their stop loss it's already in motion, and how much they're going to lose if they hit the stop loss. Everything is already in place. What is the target point? How many points are the target? how many contracts, how many dollars they're going to secure in each trade. So for example, as humans trading, whenever our trade is about to touch our stop loss, I have done this multiple times in my life. We're going to change the stop loss because we're going to start operating in hope. We're going to start praying. We're going to start going on the emotional roller coaster. A machine will never touch the stop loss. Another thing is that whenever machines and humans, we love volatile moments. This is one of the moments in the market where we can secure a lot, is during those volatile, huge moments. But if for some reason we are inside one of those volatile moments and the trades start behaving unfavorably, humans will kind of try to move within. Machines, they will say, not here. And they will reallocate our capital and they will create a shield. So they will never allow any losses to escalate. Thank you, Jocks. I'm going to see in a little bit. So you have 65% of win rate. You have 24/7 availability. Why is that? Because machines, they don't need to rest. They don't need to take a break. They don't need to eat. They don't ever get sick. They don't feel unmotivated. They are 24/7 analyzing multiple variables on our behalf. 178% of annual return. If you opt to have the 0.5% every single day, that translates to 15% per month. You're going to secure 178% at the end of the year. So you have it over here. This guy that is the official ambassador of Bitradex. He is Olivier Giroux. When you open his Twitter account, he has 2.5 million followers, and he is the official ambassador of Bitradex since June of past year. We have it over here, him holding the World Cup right next to Mbappe. He is, every time that Bitradex is promoting an event, if he is not able to be there in person, he's always there virtually. Guys, it's pouring here in Brazil. If for some reason I disappear, it's because my house will, I have generator. But until the generator it's turned on, usually takes around 2 minutes. So if I disappear, wait for me a little bit because I'll be back. You have the public positioning of Bitradex in the Twitter account. So every time that you see some new posts, they're giving us different pieces of information. So trade more. They're always giving us bonuses to trade in there. This is the pizza day. So they're always giving us different possibilities of trading and securing even more profits when we use their exchange to have our own operations. So make sure that if you are a trader and if you know what you're doing, make sure that you always are able to use their exchange to trade. This was the huge event that Bitradex had in Bangkok in Thailand. This was from the 9th to the 12th of May. Guys, it was an event for over 1,500 people. It was massive. It was huge. Unfortunately, I was not able to be there because I was also in Savannah between those dates with my speakers. But look at this, guys. That was a huge event. And there's a lot of videos that are posted inside all the groups and the accounts, but it was a beautiful event to witness. And over here, you see the Porsche, you see that fancy car. Why is that? Because every time that they are promoting a trading competition, they are also giving awards and prizes. So one trader secured his award of this car. So make sure that if you are a trader, use the exchange to trade yourself. Now let's talk about money. This is one of the most delicious part of the whole presentation. How can we profit using Bitradex to our own favor? So we have the possibilities of securing from 0.3 to 0.5% every single day. How we do this? We're opted to having the AI bot activator delivering profit for us on a daily basis for 30 days or for 90 days or for 180 days or for 360 days. But when I say this, it doesn't mean that you have to choose or one or the other. Me, for example, I have my capital invested in every single one of those bonds. I have portions of my capital in every single one of those plans. The majority of my investments today, it's within the 360 days because I'm in a position where I can have my capital working for me for 360 days in a year. So from this plan over here, I have 0.5% every single day. But what I do with my profit, I reinvest. So I always allow portions of my profit to be reinvested. Remember what we spoke at the beginning of the presentations, guys. We went over the compound interest. We went over how to secure more profits when you understand the power that is allowing your capital to grow for you. So you don't have over here, if we have, for example, $5,000, we haven't made with $5,000 and we have 15% on a monthly basis. Let's see what happens within 3 years. Let's calculate that. Guys, $760,000 from your initial 5K. This is the power of the compound interest. So come in with Bitradex. You're going to activate your bots that will allow you to secure this different daily profits. This is the first possibility that you have to partner with Bitradex and generate your capital. Second one, you activate your affiliate partnership. With $100, you immediately become eligible to be an affiliate with Bitradex. So you're going to invite Frank. Frank, it's your partner. He subscribed to enter Bitradex world using your referral code. So now he enters Bitradex. He invested $10,000. Frank opted to activate the 360 days bot, where it's securing 178 annually and 0.5% every single day. So from those 10K, Frank is securing $50 every single day. You, because you invited him in, you are securing 10% of that $5 every single day. Whoever Frank invites in, if Frank invites in Vicent, it is invested and you're securing 5% of Vicent profit on his profit. Everything that we need to understand is that everything that we secure, it's out of profit base generated. It's not about investments. So that's the first leg for you to become affiliate partner. The second one is when you unlock your VIP status. What does that mean? It means that you're going to have, as VIP level 1, you have 100% of, you have $100 of active digital asset invested in Bitradex. So $100 is the minimum for you to become, to have your VIP level status unblocked. You have 5 people registered under your name, and you guys have together $50,000 in total team volume. As soon as you achieve these requirements, you unlock your VIP level 1. So you have now 10% of profit, of reward on your structure, on everyone that has not yet become a VIP partner. For you to secure your VIP status level 2, now you have $200 in digital asset. You have 6 people registered under your name, and 2 of those 6, they must have achieved VIP level 1. This is how you're going to unlock your status VIP level 2. So you guys have all combined and together $150,000. Now you unlock 20% out of your structure. Only from those 2 people that are active on VIP level 1, for example, you have the Marcus and you have Aisha. They are your 2 people that achieved VIP level 1 for you to achieve your VIP level 2. So from Marcus and Aisha, you're receiving 10% instead of 20. This is the dynamic compression rule that we must always understand when we talk about VIP status. When you unlock your VIP status, you receive all the additional benefits instead of just being an affiliate partner. So from those 2 that are VIP level 1, you're receiving 10%. And this goes up until VIP level 6. So you are at VIP level 6 now. Me and my team, we are VIP level 5. We have $12 million in team volume today. So we have 50% of rewards from our structure. But when we talk about people that are, for example, for us to achieve VIP level 5, you must have 2 people that are actively VIP level 4. So those 2 people, we have Jax and we have Menex. They are VIP level 4. So from them, we are receiving 10%. It's our 50% minus their 40%, because they are already receiving 40%. So from, for example, Aisha and John that are VIP level 2, we are receiving 30%. It's our 50% minus their 20%. This is how the dynamic compression works. So we ask ourselves, but why we receive lower commission if they are at a higher positioning? Because of the compensation structure. Think about this. You receive 60% out of your affiliate partners that have not yet achieved any VIP levels. But if they are not yet on the VIP status, means that their total team volume, it's way smaller. So you're talking about 60% out of someone that has in their team less than $50,000. So you're talking about 60% of $10,000, $20,000, $5,000, $1,000. But right now, for example, if you're talking about the VIP, your VIP level 6, and you're talking about whoever is in VIP level 5. So from them, you're receiving 10%, but you're receiving 10% out of $6 million. That is the difference of the compounding of the dynamic compression on your VIP status. So usually we'll compensate for the smaller percentage over here. So today we went through all of the x-ray of this partnership. Jax, send me a message because I'm going to get you in touch with Lucas. And guys, I'm going to have to wrap up today a little bit early, but I'm going to be here again Monday, from Monday to Friday. We are in this together, guys. We are growing together. For everyone that has the same belief that this company, this exchange will achieve top 10 in the next 1 year and a half, 2 years, 1 year and 10 months, guys, partner with us. Let's grow together. Invite your team member, invite people in your circle that has the same vision of positioning ourselves in the 1%. This will happen, guys. We just have to outreach our sources of structure. We just have to share the link and invite people in. So I can do the presentation for us. I have separated a few videos from the event that we have in we had in Bangkok. I'm going to show them Monday on in the presentations. And always talk to us. Yeah, send a message on WhatsApp that I gave you the number. So we have right now the possibility of you sharing your link, sharing the access, and creating this new entry point with your team members, right? The presentation is hosted 5 times per week. You have seen the whole structure. You have seen the numbers. You have seen the verifiable information in reality. Whenever we open up CoinMarketCap, we open up Certic.com, those numbers that we have seen on screen, they are verifiable numbers through the information pulled out of the blockchain. It's not information that Bitradex is telling us. So this is what we want to see. Right now, the expansion phase begins. Guys, always a huge honor to be here introducing this opportunity for us all. Thank you for being here with me. We had at a certain point 22 people in this room, and this is just Saturday, right? Let's meet again Monday. And I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Any questions that you have, talk to your uplink or post any information that you need inside of the WhatsApp groups, guys. We're here to grow together. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your...
Oh, yeah, I'll send you a message.
Thank you, Jax. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you again Monday. Have a lovely day.
All right, be safe.
Tivemos aí uma breve pausa ali dentro da apresentação, mas em breve aí a gente vai ter mais informações para vocês. O registro da Bitradex, está agora, nesse momento, o link na página aqui, postada aqui na descrição, ou você pode fazer o scan ali do QR Code now, here, right to left on up the my screen, e register your account now and get started in bonus $200. Yes, temos um bônus de $200 aí para quem fizer o cadastro agora, exatamente. Só pelo cadastro você já tem um bônus de experiência. É uma versão trial do bot, AI Bot 360. Você fazendo o cadastro, validando toda a documentação, você já pode pegar esse bot e testar ali como que funciona, ver as operações, todas as questões. Se você tiver alguma dúvida também, a gente tem aí na descrição do vídeo o grupo do WhatsApp, você pode entrar diretamente para trocar ideia com a gente ali, a gente tem suporte para atender a todos vocês. E é isso, um forte abraço para todos vocês aí, espero que vocês tenham gostado da live. Thank you so much, my brothers. Next week, more news meetings for you. Para todos aqueles que estão agora nesse momento são espanhol, nós estamos aqui com o link em registro aqui na tela, e também, se queira, possa aproximar seu móvel para fotografar o QR Code que está na tela neste momento. E para fazer o cadastro também está na descrição aqui do vídeo, o grupo de WhatsApp, se basta acessar, e temos ali um canal de suporte para atender a todos vocês. Um forte abraço, hasta luego. Na próxima semana estaremos aqui para mais informações. Até mais, bye bye.